What's going on, guys? It's Steve from SGC. Today I'm going to be going over one of the nice little glitchy demigod builds, 6'8". I know everybody's coming out with 6'8s and 6'9s in the park, and I think this is one of the better builds that'll help you guys out. So let's get right into it. This is coming from one of my buddies, Reezy. It's his new build that he's making for Pro-Am / Park. As you guys can see in the bottom right, it's a 6'8 build, 180 pounds with a wingspan of 6'11". I don't know if that's the max for the wingspan, but I know for these 6'8s, usually at shooting guard, since you're playing defense up top in Pro-Am, you always want longer wingspan so you can be able to steal some of these passes. If you get into the finishing, the close shot's a 59, so don't worry about that too much. But the driving layup breaks one of the thresholds at 79, and the driving dunk's an 86, which is huge because that's gonna be your biggest thing when you're driving to the paint. Your standing dunk's a 77, which is also nice because I see, especially with his build, when we throw the breaks and let's say he gets a bad animation and he catches it under the paint, he's still able to get some pretty wild animations with his standing dunks. So make sure you guys equip some of your favorite standing dunks, and those ones you'll be able to do those as well. 25 post control. You don't need any post control on this build, and that's going to give you 17 finishing badges. As you guys can see, your posterizer is going to go up to gold, which is huge. Your giant slayer is going to be out of gold as well, and then you could throw on some quick first step, a little bit of slippery finisher, and acrobat if you need to. And then if you move over to the shooting, the 3 points in 92, so that's obviously solid. Free throw is going to be an 83, and the mid-range is going to be a 79. It's going to give you 24 shooting badges. You can see there's a lot of Hall of Fame badges in there. I don't think you're going to need to be able to, you're probably not going to have amped as Hall of Fame, but you're definitely going to be able to. Your green machine can go up to a HOF as well. Catch and shoot's going to be up there. But yeah, you're going to be able to get a lot of good shooting badges. I mean, that's primarily what this is for, is it's a shooting guard build. And then if you look at the playmaking right now, your ball handling is going to be an 89, which breaks that threshold. Speed with balls is 77, which is going to be more than enough. Your pass accuracy is 78 right now. I don't really know how important pass accuracy is because I feel like even on my bigs, my pass accuracy isn't that high, but it's still, I feel like the passes go through pretty well. Granted, I don't make the craziest of reads right now as a power forward, but as a guard, I do think that 78 is going to be a good spot for you. And then here's where it gets interesting. On the defense and rebounding, the interior, don't worry about that. That's just, we put it at 61 so you can get more badges in the defensive section. But your perimeter defense is going to be an 81, which damn near makes this a lock, basically. Your steal's an 82, so you can still spam if you want. I know you'll get a bunch of lockdown takeover badges if you want to equip them. And then your block is 75. Same thing. I know that's not going to do as much in the paint, but it just helps get more defensive badges for you. And then throw your defensive rebound up just a little bit, and that'll get you 15 total defensive badges. And if you see one of the badges that you can get, I don't know if you guys want to put it all the way up there, but it's going to make you guys potentially have off-ball Pez. I don't think you need it on that much this year. I know I have it when I play just out about a bronze, but I guess the max I would do if I was up top guarding like an off-ball guard that was maybe moving around dexing a lot, I would definitely probably put it at, I'd probably throw it on maybe silver. That's about the max I'll go. But one of the badges that I do think that is really cool that you get with this build in the defensive section is workhorse on gold. My workhorse on my power forward and my center is either gold or HOF usually. On my power forward, I know it's HOF, but my center, I think I just use it on gold, and I think that's one of the best badges in the game. When the loose ball is on the ground, you see yourself literally float towards the ball like at a really high rate. You also get your challenger badge, which is a huge badge to get in this because that's where you're getting a lot of your contest system from and a lot of your jumps. What people are finding out nowadays is that with the challenger badge, you jump like a maniac from like the free throw line all the way to the 3-point line if you have the challenger badge. You do get it as silver, so I don't think you're gonna get the wildest animations, but for a shooting guard, that's pretty good. You also get menace on gold, which another thing that has to do with your contest system. And then your interceptor is huge because you're playing up top, usually on defense and Pro-Am, so you need to be able to lurk a lot of those passes, and that's what that silver interceptor is going to be for. I'm going to take away my face cam for a second so we can check out the attributes or the physicals, but your speed's going to be an 80, acceleration's going to be an 82. Don't worry about the strength. You're not in the paint dealing with these guys, dealing with these big men, so you don't need a high strength. Your vertical is going to be a 75, and your stamina is going to be a 92. I don't know how much this year. I haven't looked into it too much, but I've seen a lot of builds lately have higher stamina, so I think this is going to help out a little bit more. I know previously Reed made this 6'8 build with less ball handling. He said he had 2 less, and now he bumped it up to 89. So it was at an 87, now it's at an 89. I know he was doing that for a reason. I think to break another threshold barrier. But yeah, the potential that I see from this build is huge. I know a lot of people are making these 6'8s, but also I'll try to get another video going for you guys on the 6'3s. I know these 6'3s that have been coming out lately have been really good, and right now I guess it's more preference on how big of a body you want out there, but some people are going with 6'8s and some people are going with 6'3s. It's more preference of how you feel at the shooting guard spot. Maybe you want a bigger body to finish better in the paint, or maybe you want to get off, you want to be able to dribble a little bit more and be able to shoot more threes. It's kind of depends on your play style. Right now I do think this is one of the best shooting guard builds to date, and I think this is going to be one of the more successful builds in 2K23 competitive Pro-Am. So just to go over everything again, the highlights of this, the shooting, 92 3 ball, which is huge for a shooting guard. Your driving dunk's going to be an 86, so you're still going to be able to posterize, you're still going to be able to finish in the paint, and then your playmaking with this build is way better than the normal 6'8 builds. You know, if you could see in the playmaking section, you still have your Hoff quick first step. You got your handles for days, your chains, all that type of stuff. So this is going to be one of the better builds for 6'8. Make sure if you guys have any questions or anything about this build, you guys can message me, message Reed if you need to. I'm sure he'll help you out with any of the questions you might have regarding this build, or if there's any tweaks you want to make to it. Make sure you guys follow, subscribe, like this video, follow us on all of our social platforms. I appreciate you guys tuning in on this video. If you guys have any questions, let me know. And other than that, have a good one, guys.